But it's fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Tori, right? You're having fun, right?
Don't ask me, ask the voices, okay?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. It is I, Boy Kimba.
Hi, it's Mr. Pally Panda. What's up?
Things are getting weird, but we love Yuri, and we got to hang out with her and do fun stuff. And then, and now, we are back at school. Sayori got a little butthurt because we said we would walk with Yuri. And now things are getting a little funky between us. Are you ready, Tori?
Run it. Oh, man.
Wait, real quick. So this is our third day in class.
Yes.
Yes, this is our third day back.
Yeah, it's our third day.
Okay.
I'm the last one here again.
Hey, don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion.
Of the Christ. Have you given yourself to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Mel Gibson. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yeah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? When you complaining about it just yesterday, no, it's good. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
A bunch of delicious nomi-noms?
Oh yeah, nom-noms all day.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Ooh, calamari.
Squid. Woogity, 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 woogity. Pretty specific.
Nice.
Love in the chat for anybody that got that.
Freaking
reference.
love Rocket Power.
Don't say it.
Sorry. I mean,
I love Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
That's pretty specific to look forward to. You can... Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
dude, honestly, some of these conversations drive me fucking insane.
Dude, don't get me started. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by
You people.
I was gonna say. All right. So, what do you mean, you people?
Oh.
Because it's right in your name.
Yuri's just like, what the hell is going on here?
I'm not saying that. Hold on, that's a joke. That'll get you banned.
Why, dude? Say it.
I'm not. This is
Dude, it's
dangerous.
wait. What's so dangerous about it?
Monica.
Disclaimer: Tori is in fact.
I am African American.
He is African American. He is 1,000% African American.
I am 100%. Dude,
That's actually
weird.
I didn't catch that until now that you just pointed it out.
Yeah, I was like, why would they break it down like that? Give me a second. Whoever designed that in the game, they knew what they were doing. That's terrible. I'm pretty sure people were like Mon Ika, but I was like, dude.
No, dude. Even then, that's a stretch. Like,
that's
even as slow as you just said it, it's pretty there.
Oh, dude, that was terrible. Whoever made this game, you knew what you were getting yourself into. Anyways, that's not how you say my name at all.
Oh.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, that's true. Hold on. That's metagaming. That's correct.
Oh shit.
That's a joke that doesn't make sense when you translate it. That's 100% correct. That this game is super self-aware. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? that joke doesn't make it any better. Yeah, we're not gonna skip over that. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours. What's yours anyway?
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. She's just like hungover. She's like just yakking all over the tables.
Fly me to the moon, let me play. Hey, among those stars.
Sayori, Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori.
Please make sure you never chug a bottle of Amsterdam vodka by yourself.
Oh, God. Oh, don't even. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Please stop yelling. Loud noises hurt my ears.
You're spacing out again.
Being lit at 5 a.m. in the morning will do that to you. Haha. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I need Gatorade.
Or some Pedialyte.
Please, Pedialyte. You can talk to everyone else. Please.
Huh? Is everything alright?
I got wasted at 5 a.m. and then walked to class. Of course.
The thought of you with Yuri simply makes my gut wrench.
And I decided to drink. Please don't drink if you're not under the age of 21. Thank you. Why wouldn't it be?
You know, it just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Stop yelling in my ears. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Can you smell colors right now? I'm fine, see?
Can you smell colors right now? Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everything else. Everyone. Sorry, words. Brain, no words.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. I just picture her literally shuffling, like the dance. Like at her desk, looking at papers.
Listen to Party Rocker House.
Listen to
Party Rockers in the house tonight. Dude, what's up? Join me on my shuffling.
What's up? What's up, Jason? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Her shuffling's a bit off. Anything with her? No. In what way do you mean?
Well, her shuffling's been a little off. I mean, maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her shuffling.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
She might be thinking about her shuffling foundations. Might be on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Goob. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, did you just kiss me?
What?
Did you just kiss me?
What are you talking? What? No, keep talking.
Monica, did you... How did...
Keep talking.
Anyway, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I keep getting kissed, and I don't know if it's you
What are
or
you
if...
talking? No, keep talking. What are you talking about?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also stand a little bit closer. I don't know if you can hear me.
You want me to stand closer?
Yeah, stand a little bit closer.
Okay, I can get a little closer.
A
Then.
little bit closer.
Okay, I'm getting closer.
Your friends.
Can you imagine if Jason Statham, his character, like he's like, it's in the script.
Just do it.
It says here, kiss Goob.
Director says do it is a part of a contract for the movie. Don't make it weird. I can imagine the kiss counter. And I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know, maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? How do you sneak in so many smooches? That's crazy.
Stop asking questions and read your lines.
She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Oh, snap. Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the only thing on her mind are your lips.
Is your goob? My goob?
Stop moving.
How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Dude, stop kissing me.
Stop moving.
That one, literally, that one was not in the script at all. Why would you keep...
Stop making it weird.
You've added like 4 kisses since the last time we were supposed to actually...
I'm classically trained, I'll snap your neck.
Classically trained and snapping necks.
I'm Jason Statham.
I'm fucking Jason Statham.
Don't try me. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but so we're talking about you more than anything else, you know.
Aw.
That's enough. She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light to turn on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Goop. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Ellipsis.
Ma, I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. Bring your ear closer to me.
Huh?
Bring your ear closer.
I'm closer.
Thank you.
Oh, did you nibble on my ear?
Shh. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now.
Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully.
Yeah,
I
Iggy.
know she said to forget about it.
Forget about it.
I know she said forget about it again and then kissed me afterwards, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here.
I swear to God, if you keep talking to my boyfriend, I'll snap your neck, right?
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I did feed her chocolate the other day. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Ellipses. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Yo, chill out. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking about? Well, I'm a mind reader. It's something that I do a lot.
That's dangerous.
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression, and my ability to read your mind. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Well, in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't worry. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not like that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Goob. Yes, Sayori?
Oh dear.
The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Holy shit, okay. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Uh-huh. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I mean, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Uh-huh. I mean, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Ellipses. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes.
Oh yeah?
Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something.
Oh yeah?
Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Oh yeah?
Stop. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that you would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me goosey bumps. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? Hey, it is what it is. Oh!
I can't with you.
Crowd goes wild. Shifts sunglasses. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Dot.
Oh, dear sweet. Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me, and then blows a kiss at me. And then I blush, and then I kiss, and then I take the kiss and I put it in my pocket, and then she just stands there, and she looks at me, and I say hello.
Yeah.
I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
I'll snap you, Nick.
Oh,
Oh, dear sweet. All right. As always, let's do your girl Yuri first.
all right. Ellipses. Goob, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Ooh. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. Oh my gosh, I'm just so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Goob, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Loser. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you may want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by idiots every fucking day, you know?
Mm.
And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my stupid posture. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? Raph goes down every day.
Seriously.
I'm not a know-it-all, Goob. It's the opposite. I'm a know-nothing at all. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done any... No! That's wrong! Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Goob. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. Sounds like a Pisces, am I right?
I will snap your neck, Gabe. Keep reading.
But every time You've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Oh, I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. Yeah, you want to show me your poem? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, show me your poem? Yeah, show me your poem.
Show me your poem.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, let me get it for you. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
No, I'm getting bad, dude.
Ghost, Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crossed its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against this outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, amber is the color of your energy. Oh, are you snapping for?
Yeah, I'm snapping.
God, it's so deep.
Yeah, gosh, it's like the amber is like the fire. And like it
And ghosts are like blue-green.
my gosh, like
Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Ellipses. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this was. This one. What was this one about? I don't know. What was it, Yuri? I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Ellipses. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yeah, it means a lot to me. Not my hand. I'm not really good with words, but me express joy, you share, give me stuff. Thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see it? Look at it. Look at it. Look how spooky. Look how spooky dooky.
Gabe, focus.
Oh, I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Like the whole group is just sitting there staring at them, being like, okay.
Why are you guys having this entire conversation?
But I'm sure we can talk again later? Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
All right, I have a strategy for this. All right, we're
Ah.
gonna do. So here's how it's gonna go. It's gonna go Natsuki, then Sayori, and I'm doing Monica first because I hate Monica. She gives me the creeps.
Okay.
So I'll get this.
So Natsuki?
Natsuki, let me take a sip of water real quick.
Okay.
Ellipsis. This one's all right.
All right.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style.
Wow.
I mean, that's fine.
God, I hate you.
I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Yeah. No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's dumb. It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even have to put up with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, I elbowed you, jeez. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
God, that hurt like shit. What is wrong with you? Oh, that was a good laugh. Ugh, God, ellipses. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I'll be your beach.
Beach.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight.
Sure.
A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Go ahead and roll that down.
Give you a little rolly roll
Yeah, stop.
with a dab of ranch.
Oh yes, roll over the diamond range, please. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand.
Oh,
Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories. Sorry, my dad was talking.
oh,
I thought he was screaming for me. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine,
oh.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
This sounds like something that like Fall Out Boy would write.
Oh, dude, I can sing this for sure.
Or like, can you sing it?
Oh, dude, yeah, I can belt
Can you
this.
can you sing that last little part? It's like the chorus. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away, and then.
Do you want to like freaking sugar we're going down?
You can do it however you want. It could be Fall Out Boy or Boys Like Girls or like Cute is What We Aim For or.
I'll give it an original rendition in like the style of Fall Out Boy.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Go ahead.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away.
Hell yeah.
I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day.
Hell yeah.
I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. Men away you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me, boy, your soul. Your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
Boom, boom, ging, gong, gong. Wow. Wow, I would listen to that in a heartbeat.
Shouts out the 2000 series emo tour for that.
Dude, the angst was over. The angst was immaculate, my boy. That was.
It doesn't leave. People think teen angst leaves after you're not a teenager. Now
that was beautiful. Hey, by the way, hey, Doki Doki Ghost just followed us and says Happy New Year. The ghost of Doki Doki's past.
You stay away from us.
But that was, dude, that was really good. Actually, I felt that.
The pain never leaves, man. Yeah. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. My parents are literally right outside my door, and they can't hear any of the noise, so like it's just me making voices in a room by myself in silence. Yep. So you know.
Beautiful.
Besides, the beach is awesome.
True.
Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Except for waste.
D-Day.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday.
Did you go to the beach yesterday?
To the beach, let's go get away.
Hey,
after you and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever.
I see. Something tells me the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else. Of course, I chose not to mention that to Natsuki.
You can really see her doing that too.
Yeah, I can see her doing a lot of things.
It's a game, control yourself.
Sorry. What?
It's alright, it's
what?
okay. It's okay.
Yuri.
It's okay. Gabe, it's okay.
Sorry.
Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, we're doing Sayori next.
Sayori? Yeah, okay, you got it, boss.
Yeah, we're saving Monica.
Hey, you're the boss, man. Hey, bro, you're out here.
Ellipsis!
Ellipsis.
It's nice, I guess.
Hey, come on. I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Oh.
Probably Yuri.
Oh, don't start your shit, Sayori.
It's too late.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Lies and slander, but maybe that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
Sorry, can you do me one favor? Can you check your mic again? Because it's getting kind of... It peaks and then it sounds crackly.
Wait, hold on.
Can you try unplugging it and then replugging it?
That makes me really happy.
Okay, that makes you happy?
And you're happy too, right?
I don't know the meaning of the word happy.
In this club?
Hey!
I think it's in I wanna make love in this club.
Hey!
In this club.
Hey!
In this club.
Hey! Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all. Oh.
Oh my god. I freaking... I was like, why is he pausing? And then right before you'd said something, I was just like, wait. And then you're like, with the sun and the bed in the sky.
That's all that matters.
Doom,
to
doom, doom,
me.
doom, cat, goom, goom. Stupid. You're all that matters to me. Hey, hey.
Thank you, Goo.
Yeah, Breakfast says, just a guess, maybe Sayori's jealous. Honestly, Breakfast, they're all kind of jealous. They're all
Yeah.
low-key, like, trying to get me to give them more attention.
One is crazier than the other, though, for sure.
Yeah. Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee.
Alright. Judging by the tone of that weird-ass laugh you did, I'm assuming you're okay. Tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay?
Doki Doki.
Yep,
No? Okay.
thank you. You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm going to go home a little bit early today.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I have a bad feeling about this girl.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Are you ready? Are you ready for Monica?
The demon spawn? Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, yes, good.
Hi, Goob.
Hello, Jason.
I know you live in Florida. Anyways,
Oh,
have
God.
you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. Under pressure. Doom doom doom
Ooh.
doom 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 doom. Under pressure.
Pushing down on me.
If you think that was Vanilla Ice, you're wrong.
Ooh.
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Yeah, it would also make me happy to see. Ah. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no.
I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Ellipsis. Your style's gotten so refined, Goob.
Yeah, well, you know, I stunt.
Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Heck yeah, she has.
Oh dear sweet.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
You have?
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Sick. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Why? Whoa, you don't have to. Oh, that's two.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort.
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Gizmo wants to go downstairs, but I want to give everyone last little Gizmo hello before he goes out.
Gizmo.
Gizmo, yeah. Gizmo, yeah. Gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fly me to the moon and let me. I'm not ready to read this poem. 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 It's gonna freak me out. I can feel it. I can feel it in my spine.
Okay. Everyone say bye to Gizmo.
Gizmo, you make my day.
Say bye.
Bye, Gizmo.
Bye. Look at his little tongue.
What?
Look at him. Look at it. That's my Gizmo.
Gizmo. I can't see you, but I love you, Gizmo. I miss you. The tiniest of homies.
Okay. He says, bye, everyone. I'll see you next year. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next year. I'm Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Okay, come on.
I feel like Gizmo's voice is more like a low, burly voice for some odd reason. Just for a juxtaposition. Kip's like, bye, Gizmo, and Gizmo's like, I'll see you next year. Bye, everybody.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's get back to.
Last one.
Okay, here we go.
And thankfully, it was a long break for Monica, so you know I feel good now.
Monica have just been here like laughing the whole time.
I feel like she's aware of that. It's that doesn't make me feel better. It's awfully suspicious, you know.
Being away for so long.
Did you enjoy your subs? I mean, spending time with her in the club room every day.
Jesus.
Monica, you know too much. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality.
Oh.
They're just a band. I almost said bondage.
They're just we know what's on your mind, buddy boy.
They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Pineapple. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway. Oh no. Oh gosh, no. I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Yeah. Alright.
Wait.
Yeah?
Wait.
I'm not scrolling down. You're gonna have to read it.
Alright. Dude. Alright. The lady who knows everything. That title doesn't make me feel any better.
Shh, it's okay.
The lady who knows everything. An old lady. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, or meaning, or purpose. And all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, scroll up. I got it. Alright, was that the next part?
Yeah, lost adrift.
Lost adrift, the sky. A victim of currents on the wind. Die after die I search for little hope. knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall,
Ooh.
and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb. I lost it. Where am I? Scrub a little bit. Scrub a little bit.
That's it. You're good. It's at the top of the line.
But a hand. Oh, that's right. You're right. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. Look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing.
Holy shit.
There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend.
Impossible.
Bip, 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 bip. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back, floats, never up a gust of wind.
Oh, that's it.
You know, I intentionally didn't put load at the end of this one.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, mate. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Huh. I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Paradoxical?
Paradoxical.
Hoxical?
No, repeat after me.
Para?
Dox.
Dox?
Equal.
Equali.
Next line, please. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like this world is a simulation and you tend to break the fourth wall a lot. And that everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Become too aware. Are you surprised?
No.
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
True.
Humans are...
Huh? Oh.
I don't read that.
Say it.
That seems a little self-sentient, bro. I don't know. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than...
Wait.
I'm having an existential crisis.
I think you know that better than anyone?
She's self-aware. It's the only thing that makes sense. I think you know that better than anyone.
Humans are not two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
She's talking to the player, not Goob. She's talking to you, homie. She's aware. She's... Oh, no.
You mean one-dimensional?
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, change the topic. No, hold on.
You don't, what, you don't like it? You don't like this?
I don't. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, okay. All right, so that's not too bad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good.
Yes.
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Wow.
So that's good. It's honest. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's ooh, ooh, ooh,
Ugh.
ooh. No, Gabe. She's self-aware. It's the only thing that makes sense. She said part of the. Oh,
Oh, dude, it's fine. You got it.
it hurts. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second.
Oh God.
A different voice, thank goodness. Is it just me? Or... Oh. Dude. Dude.
What's up, dude?
You see what I see, right?
What happened?
Ah, don't take that tone of voice with me. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
I am not comfortable anymore.
Yeah, in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
So, right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like... Oh gosh, no. I'm getting bad vibes. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee.
She went to go pee-pee. Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well?
Yup.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did you say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Yeah. We might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted!
Yeah.
And it's for myself. I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them.
Aw.
And as for you, Yuri... Ellipsis. Yuri, you can...
Get the fuck out of here.
Basically. Yeah. Guys. Can you... Oh, that's rude.
Wow.
Can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Ellipsis! Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Atmosphere, yeah, atmosphere, Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Goob.
Oh god, me? No, I just want to stand here. The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that.
I already said it.
In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go along to give one of them a hand.
Yeah, okay. He just like whips out a saw and starts hacking away at his hand. And there's blood squirting everywhere. He's like, ah! And everyone's like, oh my god! He's like, ah!
Except for Monica. She's just like, nice.
Monica's just smiling.
You could always help me out as well.
Ooh.
I would be really appreciative of that.
Yeah, but aren't you and Sayori working together?
Shh.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
That's what butts are meant for.
True.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Goob may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that.
Mm-mm.
How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Goob to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking, is it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I think it's up to Goob to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Nice.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Oh, gee, I wonder why.
That's what Tori wants.
Ah, don't you dare! So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just sighing, though. Jeez! Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Goob, you're okay with it, aren't you? In the end, one thing, don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, isn't it? It's up to you.
But it's all I know. Of course. Very well.
In that case.
Everyone looks straight at me. Dude, but come on. Okay. So Natsuki is doing the baking, but she's being a bitch. And then she's just being like it's hard, and then she needs help all of a sudden. And then Monica wants to hang out, but No, because...
I'm getting weird vibes with this selection.
But Sayori.
I feel... No. I don't... I'm getting weird vibes right now.
But Sayori left, dude. I feel like we should hang out with Sayori.
I don't know if Sayori's okay.
I feel like for the betterment of everyone, we should try and go to Sayori because we already said the Yuri, and she got butthurt about Yuri. And then if we don't go, she already left home, she left class early because she's feeling weak and not happy. So let's.
Something tells me you should have saved the game before that option.
Oh shit! Oh.
Yeah, something just told me that's probably that would have been the smarter idea. I'm getting bad vibes, bro.
Oh fuck. Okay. I mean. If it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said
that Sayori was helping her.
Oh god, Josh says the vibes are off.
Told you.
Josh says code red.
Code red. See, I'm not the only one who feels it. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
Yes. No, I mean, no.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Wow, dude, we got a second chance. Okay, we're good.
Save it. Dude, I don't know. It's Gabe.
I
have a feeling. I have a feeling it's not going to go well if you pick anybody other than Monica. Just calling it a hunch.
Yeah, but Monica's working with Natsuki, so I'd be working with...
No. Click Yuri and see what happens. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do it.
Click Yuri?
Click Yuri and see what happens.
I mean, that just means we get to hang out with Yuri, so I don't know.
Just do it.
I mean, I don't know if you're trying to tell me that that'd be a bad decision, but if I click Yuri...
Gabe, just click
First of all, we can't even see Monica. Monica's not even... she's not even in this, but Yuri is in plain sight. Look at her. Look, staring at us.
It's fine. Just click Yuri's name. Do it.
All right, so we're going with Yuri. Bet. All right.
Go click it.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious?
I'm dead freaking serious.
Why would you? Natsuki. Well, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
Go ahead, say it.
No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Goob?
Yeah, hell yeah. Absolutely. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help her out so hard. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. I got you, baby.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, F you.
I already said I would be fine.
Yeah, get out of here, Natsuki. Yeah, you said it, exactly. So, she was over here, Yuri called her out, and then Natsuki was like, what? I didn't say that. And now she says, I already said it was fine.
Gabe, click the next line. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Absolutely not. Well, excited may not be the right word.
Seriously?
I mildly want to vomit on myself in my little bustier, but I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Goob?
I too want to vomit on my bustier. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Ellipsis!
Natsuki!
What?
You can't be ellipsing like that.
Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, you can't. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances. Wow. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. She just like rips out a fart. I don't really know why Goo picked me.
He's putting himself into the game.
And so, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the one surprised. When she already has troubles with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Nice. Ba-ba-bum. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Oh, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this.
Question mark?
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Okay, I believe you.
Jump in the line. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best.
Oh, Josh says, yeah, I don't really go on Twitch, but when I do, I chose the vibes. Yeah, Josh, I'm telling you right now, it is such a joy for you to be here. Don't be shy, you know what I mean? Sorry if it come on too strong, but it's better than us not saying anything at all and being dry and, you know, being boring. We ain't boring out here. Boy, Kimba and friends, we hold it down, dog. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Tori? We hold it down, right, Tori? We hold it down, dog.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope I can meet you one day, Gabe. Of course, Perks. In the due time, you know, we're kind of in a global pandemic, and I'm not sure if you're located in Los Angeles, but yeah, we will in the future. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Tori.
Future. Oh wait, wrong voice. Oh dear sweet. I'm going to see. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today.
Wait, yo, June lives in Richmond, Virginia, Tori.
What?
June, perks of being June lives in Richmond.
Gee, that's the flashbacks.
Okay, hold on, June, hold that thought. Okay, Meat says, folks, can't hold my eyes open any longer. Wish you all an awesome 2021 and see you on the next one. Meat, you already know, bro. I appreciate you so very much. The fact that you staying up late, like, I know it's late for you.
Yeah.
I know, Amit, what time is it there for you? I know Amit, it's another person who, you know, we met mutually through dance, and then Meat was down to, it's 4:16 in the morning, dude.
I was about to say ahead.
Oh my God, Amit, you're awesome. Yeah, Amit and I met mutually through dance, and then Amit transitioned over to like supporting the channel and hanging out in the Discord and doing all that stuff. So that means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Amit. Sleep well. Have a happy new year. I wish you all the best, and sleep well, you know. Welcome to the new year. I hope 2021 is nothing but blessings for you. I hope work and all that you aspire to do comes to fruition, okay? We love you, Amit. Okay, all right, sorry. There's nothing more for today, right?
I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, baby. I remember this. This is as far as we got last time.
Oh, we're in uncharted territory.
Yeah, after this, we are officially... Well, funny enough, our playthrough of what we got to where we are now is actually different than what I played.
Really?
Yeah, because I had more intimate moments with Sayori, but this time around I had more intimate moments with Yuri. But okay. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
He's done
Okay.
it.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Oh, baby. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Oh, she has house issues. Her family is destructive, huh?
One way of saying it.
All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide to not press Yuri for a reason. Except for pressing her buttons, baby. Uh-huh. Bet you ain't fun, say what you gonna do to me, uh-huh. It's not like it should matter much either way. So I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Goob. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Ellipses. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you. I wanted to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Okay, I believe you. As if it takes her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I really look forward to Sunday. Yeah? Yeah, I am too, baby. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for some fun day Sunday, you know what I mean? After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. And besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday.
Save the game.
Oh my gosh. Tori, your thoughts?
Can I big brain this? From what we have so far, can I big brain what I feel like is happening?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna go in order. Our homegirl, Natsuki.
Okay.
She's jealous and envious, and it's very outward.
Okay.
So she's lower on the radar.
Okay.
She's lower on the radar. Then we have your favorite Yuri.
Yeah, baby.
The red flag that she doesn't want to go to her house is a major red flag because of her interest in her books. If you remember that hint, they're all like murder mystery and like her poems are all dark and everything. I feel like there's something in her house she doesn't want us to see, so that's giving me a red flag.
Okay.
Who's supposed to be Miss Sunny all the time, all of a sudden doesn't feel good and wants to leave early. That's a major red flag. She's depressed. Sayori is painfully depressed
No.
and a hunger for attention, but she doesn't know how to talk about it because she doesn't know how to express herself because she feels like she needs to be in the balance. And then this freaking demon, Monica, she just knows that she's not a human being. And like she knows she's a video game character because, as she said in this session,
Mm-hmm.
that humans were 2D, and she's like, "But you're aware of that, right?" And I was like, "She's not talking to Goop. She's talking to the person playing the game."
Yeah, it's a little too heavy for my taste.
And there's like, "Don't you mean one-dimensional?" And she was like, yeah, sure." It's like, no, she's talking to the person who's playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
From their world perspective, it would be one-dimensional because they're flat.
Yes.
From us, it would be two-dimensional.
Yes.
And I was like, oh no, she knows. Monica knows.
Yeah. Thoughts overall? Are you enjoying yourself, Tori?
I'm doing great. The voices are also doing okay.
My voices are doing okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think you're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up, okay?
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, that concludes this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We hope you all are staying safe, staying healthy, staying positive out there. And we will see you in the next one. Tori, you got any last little?
Love you.
Oh, pure.